So I got a letter from my internet provider, Spectrum, which used to be Time Warner. Told me I was going to be getting 100 megabits per second on the speed from my internet. I was, at the time, paying for 50. Then I got a confirmation call saying that it was into effect. So I went ahead and got online to test the speed. So here I'm at the Spectrum site, and I'm going to test the speed here. And it is a wireless connection right now. Okay, so 50.17 megabits is the download speed. I was getting 50. I'm supposed to be getting 100. Upload speed, pretty good, 12.0. I'm going to need much more than that. In fact, 2 or 3 is considered average. So with 50 megabits per second, I have no problem. I could do pretty much anything with that. But they told me I would be getting 100. So I said, what's going on here? So then I went to another site, speedtest.com. I said, well, let me check it out here. Do it here. So 52.17 download, which is pretty close to what the Spectrum test gave me. The download, or the upload I should say, is not as good. Spectrum 12 compared to 8. Okay. So when I called Time Warner, they said, well, they couldn't guarantee the speeds if you weren't connected directly to the router, or you had their equipment and so forth. So I said, well, okay. Had no problem with it at that point because it was plenty of speed. But then, of course, the router that I have is a Netgear Nighthawk AC 1900 model 7000. It has a dual band. So it has a 2.4 gigahertz and a 5 gigahertz. So right now, you can see that. Okay, there's the screen. I'm connected to the Netgear 59, which is the 2.4. So I'm going to click on the Netgear 59-5G. Connect to that one, and we'll see how it varies here. So I do the speed test on the Spectrum site. So this is in the second band, the 5G or 5 gigahertz. So now I get a download of, well, let's call it 118. Compared to 50. on the 2.4 band. The upload is still pretty close to 12, 11.94. Okay, let's go to the other site, speedtest.com, and let's do the test there again on the 5G. So again, pretty close, 117.75, pretty close to the Spectrum site. Download though is lower, 8.31, but that's still plenty of, I should say upload is 8.31, and that's still pretty good. Like I said, 2 or 3 is about average. So if you want the faster speed, you can connect to the 5 gigahertz band. And like I said, most of the newer routers are going to have the dual band. Some will even have a triple one, but the dual band will have the 2.4 and the 5Gs. And then you can connect to the one you want. If you want the faster speed, connect to the 5G. Now the problem with the 5G, with the 5 gigahertz, is it's fast, but it doesn't have the range that 2.4. So for example, in my case, I have my router, and this particular computer, I want to point out, is wireless, but it's on the same disk as the router, so it's pretty close. If I were to test the speed somewhere else in the house, it would probably be lower. But you saw the difference between the 2.4 and the 5G sitting right there at the same point, 50 compared to 117 plus. Okay, 50 or so for the 2.4 and 117 for the 5 gigahertz. So you pick. Now, if I were to connect, I have a Roku TV in the bedroom. So if I were to connect to the 5 gigahertz band in the bedroom, my signal would be weak. It would still be able to function. I could stream movies and so forth, but it would be weak. If I connect on the 2.4, it would say good, okay, because it has a better range than the 5 gigahertz. The 5 gigahertz is strong, but it's not as smooth as far as going through walls. That's where the problem lies. If you don't have any walls, no problem. Okay, the two rooms next to the computer room here will have the router. The signal they get on the streaming devices is excellent. Okay, so that's the difference. Now, one way you can decide what you want to do is just let your router do it. Okay, so you can go get on your browser and enter your router's IP address and then log in. Now, in my case, it's already set. Okay, when you set up your router, you'll create this, but I can log in. And here I connect to the Netgear Genie that comes with the Netgear Nighthawk router. So if I go to wireless, okay, right here it says enable Smart Connect. So here you see the 2.4, and it's called Netgear 59. Okay, like I said, this is the one that's not as fast as the 5 gigahertz, but it has more range. And then over here, you see the 5 gigahertz Netgear 59-5G. Okay, so this one's on channel 153. This is on channel 1, and that's another thing you can do if you're getting a weak signal, you're not getting the speed you want. You can change channels and kind of experiment to which channel is less congested, and that will improve your internet speed. But in this particular case here, if you click on this link right here, it says Enable Smart Connect. Okay, so it says let the router intelligently select the best Wi-Fi band, 2.4 or 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi connection. So the router will decide what your best connection will be. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, so if I click on this, okay, and then apply. And you can see now that the name on the second band, the 5 gigahertz band, changed. Instead of the 5G, it went to Netgear 59. The name is going to be the same. So now when you're over here trying to connect, you'll only get to see the Netgear 59 because the router is going to select the best one for you. Okay, so let's close this. So now when you want to either disconnect to the router or connect, you'll only see Netgear 59 because they both have the same name. So when you connect to a website or you connect a streaming device, that router will select which is the best connection, either the 2.4 or the 5 gigahertz band. So now if we test the connection with the Smart Connect, let's see what happens. Okay, so I get a download speed of about 116. The upload is still close to the other ones, 8.29. But like I said, in this case, I just connect, and I don't really know whether I'm connecting to the 2.4 or the 5 gigahertz. The router decides which one is going to be the best one for the website you're visiting. Okay, so hope that helps you out. I do want to point out that if you're having trouble with just the range of your Wi-Fi, sometimes a quick fix is just to update your router. About 3 years ago, I got the like I said, the Netgear Nighthawk AC 1900 model 7000, and that really improved. For many years, I was using the Linksys router, and I was living in a smaller home, about 1,700 square feet, and it was good enough for the area that it was going to cover. Moved into this house, which is about 2,400 square feet, and again, it was okay. The only problem was, again, if you had a bedroom way on the other side, I don't have my router centrally located, so that always helps if you have your router in the center place or the center of your home. That's not always convenient. Okay, so with this particular router, I have it in one corner over here. The two bedrooms are side by side here, and then master bedroom way on the other side. But have no issues with the range, especially with this new router. Well, it's not a new router; it's about 3 years old. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.